All right, guys, I have a lot of clients always come up to me where they want to flip properties, buy something that's a little bit beat down, renovate it, and then flip it and make a little bit of money. I've got a real life scenario with a client that I had about 12 months ago. He bought a property in Greenvale to do the exact same thing. This side of it is the scenario that we're going to discuss for him. So he bought the house for about 750, but it's a little bit lower, but we'll just keep it at 750. When you add up all those costs, it comes to 157,000. Now, a lot of people also forget the opportunity costs. Now, when you're renovating a property for, let's say, 9 months, and it takes you another 3 months to advertise it, market it, and sell it, settlement delays, etc. Now, you've got to also look at the fact that you've lost rental income. So when you also add in a potential rental income that you would have potentially received on this property, but there's a cost that a lot of people actually forget to include, and that is the $200,000 that he used to the 20% to actually make it an 80% LVR. And that 200,000 most of the time comes out of your own occupied offset account. So that way you're paying more interest on that loan. So you've got to also include that in your cost with this investment. So at 200,000 at 6% interest, it's about $12,000 interest in a 12 month. So adding that cost as well, the total net loss that you actually made was $100,000. Now, instead of making $100,000 because you bought it at $750 and you sold it at $850, you actually lost $100,000. Okay, so a lot of people think that I bought it for $750, spent 50 grand renovating it, sold it for $850, I made 50 grand. If I do this two times, I can make a lot of money and replace my income. It's far from the truth. Now, if instead of renovating it and flipping it, you bought it at $750, held it, all right, $46,000 in stamp duty, like the last one, $36,000 in interest. You can add the extra $12,000 there as well if you really want. Total cost is $82,000. Add the 12 grand, it's 94 grand. Minus the rental income that you made as well, yeah? Because this one, you can't put tenants in there. This one, you're not renovating, so you can't put tenants in there. Rental income on that property was $31,000 in 1 year. Okay? Net costs, obviously that's $51,000. Add in the 12 grand, I didn't put the 12 grand in there. You got to look at it in this perspective. Over 12 months, you do it this scenario, yes, you're down 62,000 because property is long-term investment. But you do this scenario and you're going to lose $100,000. Now, which one do you want to do? Do you want to waste your time, all that stress, energy, and time? Or do you want to just buy, hold? Because property investing, like I always say, has always been and will always be a long-term investment strategy. Guys, just hold and stop thinking that you're going to flip and replace your income.